Hi, I'm Eri. I'm from Japan, and today I wear the yukata, which is a casual clothes in Japan, and it is different with kimono. It's more formal dress, and yeah, that's it. My city is Sendai, which is north part of Japan. And when we wear the yukata, we often watch the fireworks and go to summer festival, and it's very sweet for the joy of work.
Hi, my name is Sophia and I am a student here at Wacom, but another hobby of mine is photography, and I really like taking pictures of nature rather than people, even though I prefer both, but nature is a little bit better for me. Yeah, I don't know, I'm always finding myself taking pictures no matter where I am, what I'm doing. I'll always stop and have to take like an artsy picture of something, or find a good angle, and it may take me like 5 minutes before I get the right shot, but I always want to make sure I find something that I really like because it's something I enjoy doing.
Tonight she's out to lose herself, find a high on Peachtree Street. From mixed drinks to techno beats, it's always heavy into everything. She comes and goes and comes and goes like no one can. She comes and goes and no one knows she's slipping through my head. She's always buzzing just like neon, neon.
Hi, my name is Tasha, and I've been going to Whatcom for about a year now. I am also the president of the WCC's business club here at Whatcom. Another really important part of my life is my son. He's 4 years old. He was born on my birthday, so we share the same birthday. Another big important part of our lives is one of our favorite things to do is our little adventure we go on every morning to get to school and to work, where we both ride my bike, rain, sun, snow, or shine.
Keep on the road you are, runners until the race is run. Soldiers, you've got to soldier on.
So I'm Aldo Suseno. I'm an international student from Indonesia, and I really love music. I was introduced to music when I was 4. I started with piano. Like after 3 or 4 years, I hated it, but my parents forced me to do it, and then I finished piano in junior high, and then I started playing guitar. Like I just learned by myself and play guitar ever since, and I kind of regret quitting piano, but now I'm trying to learn piano again, and music has been a part of my life, like a major part of my life, and I do music every time I have like a spare time, and it really helps me get through a lot. just play music till the day I die.
I'm Tyler Kite, and I really love film. I would really like to get into filmmaking someday, but seeing as that's a little bit difficult right now, I'm just settling for watching movies. One of my first movies that I remember really just enjoying was Dumb and Dumber. Just the comedy, the slapstick, the over-the-top ridiculousness of the actors. Recently just got into Inside Out. I've always had a love for Disney movies, newer ones and classic ones, no matter how good or bad they might be. You know, for every good film though, honestly, I love some of the bad ones. I love The Room. I love how bad and ridiculous The Room is. One of the worst movies I've seen, but it's so bad. It's so bad it's good. Also love Sharknado, Sharknado 2, over the top, ridiculous. Meet the Spartans. That was pretty bad, but again, very entertaining. And hey, maybe soon I can make my own bad movies someday.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
So this is, instead of doing like regular push-ups, I mean, you can do regular push-ups with that, you know? So you can do like, good amount, like 5 push-ups, you know? You're gonna be doing that. Bum gotta be right. You go up, and you can add some extra stuff in there. You know what I mean? You know, you can do both arms. And you can add a lot of crazy stuff with it, and then if you want to do something like leg workout, stairs are always great for it, you know? So you can just do whatever you feel like doing, you know? You can just do regular squats, just good for your body, really. So a lot of things, you can do, anything you do really is fitness, it's just how you do it, you know? So you can get a great workout and just walking down the street, it's just how you do it. You can get motivated and just start running down the street instead of walking. It's just anything you do really is fitness.
I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping.
I'm so nervous, I can't. I'm not gonna stop smiling or something. It's not good.
I'm still
alive, but I'm barely breathing.
Just praying to
Pray
a
to
God that I don't believe in. Cause I got time while she got freedom. Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. Her best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. Well, I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. Cause when her heart breaks, no, it don't break even, no. And what am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces.
That's it. Okay. Stop it.
Korea is
country, and we value the respect. We value the respect. Unlike in America, we have specific form of speech to older people and for people who are in higher position than us. As an international student, it's not really easy to live here. It's because like language barrier and cultural barrier. Like if America take 2 hours to read that, I have to spend like 8 hours for it, and it's really hard. And even like just my life, I have really nothing to do here. Although I had a lot of friends in Korea, but here I'm just staying at home and do homework and study for grade. It's really pressing me. And yeah, I appreciate this opportunity to stay abroad, but yeah, sometimes I miss my country, Korea.
Hi, my name is Balpreet, and I'm a Running Start student here at Whatcom Community College. I'm really passionate about science. I love science. I want to go into the medical field as a pediatrician because I really love working with children, and I also love playing basketball and soccer.
Don't worry, that's okay.
One of the things that I really enjoy doing is photography. I love taking pictures, and I always have. I've been taking photos for about 6 years. I got my first camera when I was 11, which is almost 6 years ago. And since then, I've just always enjoyed taking pictures, and mostly I do nature photos, and I'll take pictures of my siblings too sometimes.
春眠不觉晓，处处闻啼鸟。夜来风雨声，花落知多少。
So my name is Martin, and I came from Indonesia. I study here in Whatcom for I already studied here for 1 year, and today I want to represent to you all about the batik, which is a famous clothing that was originally came from my hometown. And this batik is really popular. Even I know like lots of people around the world using it. Even like a famous former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela, he wears it a lot, all the time. And so this batik, there is lots of types of it. There are one who is drawn by hand, and the other one is also printed. Mine here is printed one because it's a lot cheaper. And the hand drawn usually costs around $200, and
the material itself, it's various. There are one with silk, which is also really expensive, and there's one with just simple clothing, cotton stuff. The reason I want to tell you about the batik is because the batik is very beautiful. Even when I wear it around school, people is always say that batik is really beautiful. Like totally, it attracts lots of people because of its variations of pattern, colors, and lots of drawings. And the reason batik is really important for Indonesia is also because this batik is like a symbol of Indonesian representation, because usually every country has their own thing. Like for example, Japan, they have like kimono, or even like China, they have their own, like they have their own famous clothing itself. But in Indonesia, we wear batik a lot. And like maybe around like 4 or 5 years ago, we just established like a one day. It's called Batik Day. I think it's a day where usually all the students in high school, elementary school, junior high school, they have to wear batik during that day. And even like workers in a company, they have to wear batik in that day. I really forget what date it is, but it is established as a date to where basically it's all people, or all Indonesian have to wear batik.
My name's Brett Hicks. I'm a sales guy. I work for Verizon. Been doing it for about a year. So it's pretty good. It's an enjoyable job. I like to help people. I like to try to take what people have and they give them more. I like to make people happy, and then one thing I can do that with is sales. Been in a few different sales jobs, and just each different one I try to take that negative connotation people have with a sales guy, just turn it around and look at it as a way to provide a solution for people. And then just a lot of that stuff, just kind of helped make me happy. I like to take other people outdoors, show them on hikes. It's something I like to do. But where I live, there's a lot of outdoor activities we can do. So we can go swimming out in lakes. We can go see waterfalls. A lot of outdoor things, and like hunting too. I have a bow. It's pretty cool. Kind of get back to the original style of doing things. Some things that got me into working with a wireless company was my love for video games. I've been playing video games since I was a little kid. Read instructions, I can put things together, piece them apart. It's kind of like what I tinker with electronics. Every now and then there's a screw or two that's left over when you put stuff back together. But I just like to play with a lot of these tools and this technology that 10, 15 years ago didn't have a lot of this cool stuff. I can actually transfer everything from my business card here, placing it to the back of your phone. As long as it's got the right technology, I can give you all this info without ever actually having to write anything down. It's something great. I've got different things I like to do. So when I'm out in the outdoors, I've got my phone. It's got an amazing camera on it. Not as great as someone's Canon, but I also have a tablet that we can take out and I can record, and I can do things in the outdoors and still bring my technology with me. So I get to do a lot of my favorite stuff wherever I'm at.
My name is Danielle.
Hey guys, my name is Vincent.
Hi, my name is Li Yuan and I'm from China.
Alright, I am Jacob.
Hi, I'm Celine. I come from Indonesia.
Hi, my name is Sam. I'm from Vietnam.
Hi, my name is Tran Tran. I'm from Vietnam.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.